The soldier who didn't surrender for 30 years. This soldier hid in the forest for 30 years after the war ended and refused to surrender. Let me tell you what happened. Day 1. Soldiers parachuted from a plane to retake the island occupied by the enemy. Everything went well in the first few days. Day 7. The soldiers could no longer repel the enemy and began to retreat. Although the soldiers did their best to take the island, they couldn't cope with the enemy forces. With a sudden attack, the soldiers retreated deep into the forest. Year 1. Many soldiers lost their lives, while a group continued to fight in the forest. Years 5. Only 5 soldiers survived from a large army. The war was almost over, and they had lost. Year 6. Thousands of leaflets were dropped onto the island from enemy planes. The leaflets stated that the war was over and that the soldiers should surrender. But these soldiers didn't believe it and continued to hide. 10 years. 3 of the soldiers left the group, saying they no longer wanted to hide and surrendered. 15 years. The last 2 soldiers encountered enemy soldiers while hiding in the forest. They ignored calls to surrender and opened fire on the enemy soldiers. As a result of this clash, the other soldier also lost his life. 16 years. The soldier who lost his friend was sad, but he still thought the war was going on. Planes were constantly flying overhead. The war couldn't be over. He had to fight for his country until the very end. 30 years. While wandering in the forest, he encountered enemy soldiers. He ignored calls to surrender and lost his life in the ensuing clash. The soldier who was said to have died in the news 29 years ago had only recently lost his life. This event spread throughout the world.